Hi, my name is Hazel, and for my senior capstone, I created a photo poetry book that combines photography and poetry to tell stories inspired by both my own experiences and the people I encountered. Going into the first week of the semester, I had a general idea of what I wanted to explore, but honestly, I didn't fully understand how deep or personal the project would become. I knew I wanted to focus on identity and storytelling, especially connected to my experience as a Filipino. But at that point it felt more like a concept than something real. I think I was also a bit unsure of how I was going to execute everything, especially combining writing and photography into one cohesive project. Now, looking at my project, my perspective has completely shifted. It's no longer just an idea. It feels like something lived and experienced. Traveling to the Philippines, interviewing people, writing poems, and taking photos made the project feel much more real and meaningful. It became less about just creating something for a class and more about documenting stories, preserving moments, and reconnecting with my roots. I feel a lot more confident in the work now, and I understand the purpose behind it much more clearly. Through this journey, I learned a lot about myself as a creative. I realized that I'm someone who needs to experience things in order to create meaningful work. I can't just stay in one place and expect inspiration to come. I have to go out, observe, connect with people, and really immerse myself. I also learned that I'm more capable than I thought, especially when it comes to managing a large, long term project. There were definitely moments where I felt overwhelmed or unsure, but I kept going, and that's something I'm really proud of. In terms of the creative and production process, I learned that things rarely go exactly as planned, and that's okay. A lot of my project evolved as I went through it. Ideas changed, visuals changed, even the direction of some of my poems changed based on what I was experiencing in real time. I also learned how important it is to stay organized and to work ahead, especially with challenges like time differences and travel. The process taught me how to be flexible, but also disciplined. If I were to give advice to new senior capstone students, I would say choose something that genuinely matters to you. You're going to be working on this project for a long time, and if you don't care about it, it's going to be really hard to stay motivated. Also, don't be afraid if your idea isn't fully figured out in the beginning. A lot of clarity comes through the process itself. And lastly, give yourself time. Start early, stay consistent, and trust that things will come together. As for what's next, I want to be honest, I don't necessarily see myself continuing this exact book after the semester ends. I think this project served its purpose for me in this moment, and I'm really proud of what it became. But moving forward, I do want to keep creating, just in a different way. I want to continue taking photos, especially portraits, and focus more on telling stories through images. I also see myself still writing here and there, but not necessarily with the goal of publishing. I think I'm more interested in building something through social media, something more immediate and ongoing. I already have a photography account and I want to explore growing that by documenting people, moments, and stories that feel real and meaningful, not just to me, but to others as well. So I don't have everything fully figured out yet, but I do know that I want to keep creating and sharing work that connects with people.